Hello,
अभी आ रही है ग्रीन भी जल रहा है ना.
am I audible, Pratyush?
Yes, Dad, you are audible.
Yeah, so hello everyone and welcome to the day 7 of HackSpace. So we are here to start with the day 7. So our first topic will be final review. Our first topic will be final question answer plus debugging, and the topic will be taken by Pratyush Sharma. So he is one of the mentors from blockchain. He has already conducted one session previously.
Mm.
Now he will take the session today as well. So now let's welcome Pratyush Sharma on the stage.
Hi. Hello, everyone. As you already know about me, so today is the Q&A and debugging session. By the way, Zed, the Q&A session should supposed to be conducted with the students, right? But no one has joined yet. So how can going to get the queries? Even in the Discord, no one has asked anything.
What Pratyush? Like,
I'm telling that today is the Q&A plus debugging session. For that, I need some queries, doubts, but no one has asked any queries, neither in the Discord, neither in this chat.
actually, people are joining right now because it is the first session of the day. So
Hmm. I'll wait, no issue.
okay, okay, sure.
I can see a query of Mitesh Dubey. Mitesh Dubey is asking, sir, I want to know one concept which is building the chains as there are three chains genesis, okay, and hash. How can they correlated with each other? Like as far as I can see your question, first of all, let me tell you what the genesis block is. If you don't know, maybe you know or don't. I don't know. Genesis block is the first block of the chain. Like there is a chain of blocks now. Block one, two, three, four, five. The first block, which is it is on a genesis block. Usually, what is the structure of a block? A block is having the data, its own hash, and a hash of the previous block. Usually, the genesis block is not having any hash of the previous block. Let me show you demonstration. Screen is visible. Is the screen visible, guys? Please let me know. I guess it's visible. Yeah. So you can see this is how a chain of block looks like. What happens usually? This the first block is known as genesis block because it is not having any other block before it. That's why you can see the previous is mentioned as 0 0 0 0 0 0 0. If it at any data, let's say good morning, it could be any data. The hash is combination of all these things. Okay, all these things combined and made and hash is made. This hash will be used as a previous hash for the next block. And again, this hash, the hash of block 2 will be used as a previous hash of the third block. That is known. This is known as Genesis block. This is a concept Genesis block. What's your question is? What is the meaning of immutable in blockchain? As I've learned in Python, is the same meaning that cannot be changed. Yeah. Let me tell you. I've answered this query. Let me complete this query first. Okay, sir. I want to know one concept which is building the chains. As there are three chains. How hash can the okay? This is the concept I told you. How hash are correlated with each other. This is the structure of the basic blockchain. Am I able to answer your query, Mitesh Dubey, or you still have some doubt before moving to your next question? Okay, next question is Shreyas. Okay, Mitesh, am I able to answer your query? Yes. Okay. Let me answer for this query first. What is the meaning of immutable in blockchain? As I have learned in Python, is that same meaning that it cannot be changed. Okay, this also can be explained using this same concept only. Let's say I've written good morning here, and let's say my data is good night here. What's the thing is, who's asked the query? Shreya. What's the string is Shreya? You can see like I have written some data here. I got my hash here. This hash is used here. It's linked here. This further this hash is again linked here. So what happens? Here the immutability comes because suppose you are going to change this data. Let's say I'm going to write instead of good morning, I'm going to change this as bad morning. What's the problem will be? You can see suddenly as I change, you can notice the hash is getting changed for the all chains. That's the thing here. Even if someone's going to change any data, the further upcoming data will be tampered. And suppose if someone going to change the previous blockchain data, suppose like current block number is say 5, someone is going to change the block 3 data, the whole chain will be corrupted, which is not possible. That's why it is known as immutable. Because once the data is registered there, it cannot be changed because it will tamper the other upcoming chains. Getting my point? For the live example, I can show you this. Here the block number are very less. It's 4 or 5 only for demonstration purpose. I will show you the real block numbers. A bit of internet problem. Let's wait a minute. Yeah. See, you can see the current block number is this one. It's ones, tens, hundred, thousand, 10,000, 1 lakh, 10 lakh, one. It's more than a crore. You can see the current block numbers. That's the thing here. Even if us, because this all block is dependent, right? Means this block is dependent on this on this on this on this, and further so on. That's the thing here. If you are going to tamper any of the block, it is going to tamper the whole system. That's why it's immutable. Uh, am I able to clear your doubts, Shreya Singh? Let I will let okay. Next question is, what are the main limitations of blockchain today? Yes, a bit. Okay, Shreya Singh, can you ask me a doubt again if I'm not able to clear something about it? Please be free. It's a mix-up. See, let me tell you in more detail what happens to the structure. Yeah, you are confusing with Python. Let me tell you in detail. Let me open up your document. Let's see. Let me open this document. I want just the page. What happens, Shreya? Listen to me carefully. What happens when you usually do a transaction from here, a MetaMask, okay? Whenever you sign a transaction, what happens is transaction comes into a mempool. If you have attended my blockchain security class, I have discussed about mempool there. Then lots of transactions are there, multiple transactions, 10, 100,000, 1 lakh, 10 lakh, lots of transactions are there. What do the miners, the nodes? You know about the nodes now, like Ethereum gets client and multiple nodes are there. This is one of the node. 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 Lakhs and thousands of nodes. These nodes are connected. It's not like every node will be connected to every other node. It is connected to some of the nodes, and this is connected through the protocol known as gossip protocol. I'm telling you in the now in depth. Okay, it's maybe possible you won't understand gossip now, but it's not much difficult to understand glimpse. Gossip protocol. What happens whenever a data is means mempools means this node takes the transaction from the mempool, it's gonna mine it. Mining is definite. This just a meaning that it's gonna store in the blockchain. It's gonna mine it, and this transaction will be verified. Means mined by more than means I can say, let's say 10 nodes are there. So this transaction should be mined by at least 6 nodes. Then only it will be verified. More than 51%. In the technical language, it is known as 51%. Now what happens? Suppose some of the node, let's say this node wants to change the data again, like it's want to change the good morning to good morning to good night, but the other nodes still have the good morning saved. That's a tamper proof here. Immediately they will be means it will be known that some node is trying to change the data and it will be rejected. So data definitely cannot be changed because more than 51% people are here not changing the data. They are making it correct. That's the thing here. Am I able to clear a query now, Shreya Singh? Okay, cool. Let's go move on to other query. What are the main limitations of blockchain today? See, first of all, the main limitations is the gas fees. Okay, as you know that currently, let's come back again to this PPT. Who asked this query? This query was Anshu. Okay, limitations. See, first of all, what's the thing here? Before if you are active in the blockchain, you have heard about recently Ethereum has given update known as Fusaka update. Fusaka update. Like in your Android, what happens now? Multiple upgrades, version 1, version 2, version 3. In Ethereum, instead of mentioning version 1, version 2, we mention a name and upgrade. Towards before Fusaka, there was Spectra. What till Spectra about was the problem? The gas fee were very high. You know about gas fee? It's you can say as a transaction fee. It was very high. To save means a large amount of data. Large amount of data. You have to pay a large amount of money. Say 1 Ethereum. It was there. I have tested myself. So that's the first limitation. To because a large amount of gas fee is needed. But after the Fusaka, this was somehow means curbed because Ethereum has just made some architectural changes, and they were able to reduce the gas fee. For your further reading, I can suggest read about the blobs. binary large object. This is the main changes they have made in Fusaka. Blob and peer dash, peer-to-peer data availability system. I cannot go in depth of in this as of now because it will means confuse you. But I can share you the resources in your Discord if you want. Okay, what? So this was first limitation, the gas fee. Second limitation was the, you can say, scalability. What happens here? What happens here? If you know, there are multiple chains available in the market. Solana is there. You the Ethereum is there. Bitcoin is there. Okay. Sui is there. Stellar is there. These are the, I'm talking about the good chains available in the market, which chains are actively in the development phase. Aptos. So what happens? Each chain has in strongness. Like Ethereum is very good for the development purpose. Like it has its own virtual computer, tokens and all. BTC usually people do for the trading purpose. Swiss Stellar are for the, you can say, more scalability purpose because they are fast. Aptos is even scalability purpose. The first limitations comes in the programming. Like Solana is programmed in Rust. Solana is programmed in Rust language. Ethereum is Solidity. BTC is not programmable, but still you can program using the scripts. You can program using the scripts. Sui is further programmed in the Move language. Stella is programmed in Sorobon. It's another language. Aptos also Move. The first problem is that each blockchain is programmed in a separate languages, which is very difficult for the developer to adapt. That's the thing. A developer is only able to focus on the one blockchain, and they were not able to enhance other blockchains. First limitation is this. And second limitation. Third limitation is blockchain is still not used by the any centralized authority. I mean to say that you can say blockchain is having a separate world. We are using separate tokens, separate hackathons is going to happen, separate projects we are making. If you see gonna open the each global website where hackathons is conducted, we can find a project which have not much real world use case. They are making the real world use case by their own self, by their self. That's the thing here. Means that we cannot integrate with a centralized banking authority like the transaction happen in your day-to-day life. That's the third limitation is there. The three limitations I have mentioned. Okay, this is the main limitation, main thing. Second thing is like again, okay, this I told you. Second thing is like to run the blockchain. First of all, it's not easy like you go and deploy an in-chain blockchain. You have to know the developer knowledge. You have to make a system and all. That's the fourth limitation. It's not easy for everyone to run the blockchain. And the fifth, which is major important, if we focus on development side, which in general software development, you are able to go and learn the things in the company. But in blockchain, it's not much difficult because to go in the good companies, you know the things beforehand. Then only they are ever going to take you inside. That's the thing. Hope I'm clear. Okay, which is the Anshu, am I able to clear your the doubt? Please let me know. Hmm. Second question by Shreya. Other question is, if gas fees is very high, what are the possible reasons behind it, and why do you need to pay the gas fee? See, first of all, we will discuss why we need to pay the gas fee. What's the thing here? Again, I will make the notes. The nodes. This is the nodes. This is the node. This is the node. This is the node. Multiple nodes are there. Some are connected. Okay, don't consider this diagram as proper. This is just for the reference. What happens now? You are doing a transaction. Again, this is the mempool. Your transaction is there in the mempool. These nodes are mining it. So for mining, they are actually using electricity. They are using their own system. So a gas fee is just like a reward for them. So that success it gets successfully mined. This is just gas fee, nothing else. Gas fee is like a reward for it. Now why it's high, why it's low, it's totally depend on the consumption. Because what happens sometimes there is a overload on this node. Like suppose there are only some limited transaction, then this nodes can easily mine. But if the number of transactions get increased a lot, they have to do overwork. In that case, the gas fee gets increased a lot. I hope I'm able to explain your doubt, Shreya. Shreya, am I clear, or I need to explain in a bit more clarity? Kajal has asked, Sir, I was attending the sessions of Gen AI, but I have attended some of the blockchain sessions as well. So I know very basics of blockchain. Let's say if I want to start building something using blockchain, what is the first step beginner can take? Okay, fine, Shreya, good. Okay. First of all, Shreya, you should know the basics of the blockchain. On the basic side, I'm not meaning like how the chain works and all. You should know about the gas fees. You should know about the structure. You should know about the some concept. So better it should read Ethereum docs. Let me show you. This is the documentation. You should know at least these things. The overview, the into Ethereum, DApps, Web2 service account, transaction blocks, gas, etc. etc. Stacks also. This stack is now the more in development. Advanced topic you can leave as of now because it you will not be able to understand it clearly. You should read these topics. Now, second thing, after you are means good in these topics, you should learn Solidity. Solidity is like a programming language for the Ethereum, but at beginning, at starting, you can just learn syntax and basic working, uh, syntax and basic working. But as you progress, you should learn internal working. Now, what is internal working is in blockchain. It's not like in general purpose language like C++, Java, Python. You do what you just write the codes, you learn the syntax, and it get the output. You don't worry what's happening in the behind. But in the blockchain sector, you should know what happened in the behind because it's not like you are studying that internal working just for the curiosity. No, the company is the system gonna ask you for that. First of all, study this. This doc is good for learning the solidity. Okay, this is very good docs for learning solidity. Means it will cover your the means basic top basically it's medium level topics. But after that, to understand the internal working, you should study this. This is the best you can say the documentation for learning the internal working of the Ethereum. After you're clear done with this is only the first part, not complete part. After you're done with this, you should learn React, JavaScript at least. Then you are to go good to go. After learning this React, JavaScript, and Solidity and some working, you are able now you can easily make your DApp, your own product, blockchain products. But that is not all the enough. That's the only beginning stage. Now, if you are able to means write contracts, deploy it, compile it, and connect your front end with it, now your DApp is ready. But if you want to go more much inside the blockchain, you should know more. You should know now Rust. You should know TypeScript. You should know cryptography. You should know means distributive database. Please ignore the spellings. I am writing very fast. Uh, Portal network, dev P2P, live P2P. I'll share your docs for this also. These are the I can say medium to advanced topics for the blockchain which is needed. You should also know about some EIPs. I will also tell you what the EIPs is. Say like I will show you ERC20. What is ERC20 is? You have heard about the tokens, na? Tokens, USDC, USDT. These all are comes with the ERC20 standard. Ethereum multiple standards are there. Means you can get to know about it easily if you read it. These are the just basic things I am saying. It's not advanced yet. For advanced thing, I will show you more. After that, if you are able to do this, you should know about some upgrades. It's mentioned here. Uh, 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 ah, After you are able to do this, you should now start studying about these topics like the bridges, the standards, the oracles. You should know, means have a good grasp on it. After means if you read this, you will get a basic understanding of the working of the structures, and after and below this, you will find more details are there. See, if you are able to do this, I can say you are now in the stage of becoming a blockchain engineer. Then you should start participating in the hackathons, open source contributions, and other stuffs you can do. See, it will if you want to in detail analysis how to become a blockchain developer, we can have a separate channel in Discord. I hope I am clear. Kajal. Okay, Tanisha is asking, sir, I am beginner to blockchain. Should I start with Ethereum, Solana? As mentioned by me just now, Tanisha, like you should always start with Ethereum, and I have shared with the resources what to do. And I guess this is means this may be very unclear the structure how you have to start studying. For better means chat, you should contact me in Discord. I am available there. We can have a good discussion there. Any other doubt? Please ask the queries if you have. What is the relation between blockchain and crypto? See, blockchain is the whole structure and the system architecture which I have explained. Crypto is like just a coin, just the programmable currency built on top of the blockchain. That's a major difference. Blockchain is means in the blockchain you have everything: the database, the networks, the working compilers, and all. Crypto is just a token. You can say just a type of money which is built on the top of the blockchain for the transaction. That's it. Any other doubt, guys? Kajal, which wallet you can suggest me as a beginner to use? Obviously, definitely MetaMask. Don't use any other wallet in beginner phase apart from MetaMask. Welcome, Mitesh. Guys, if you have any other doubt, please ask because we have more 20 minutes. Anything in your mind you can ask. We can have a general discussions also, no issues. You can ask about me, my journey, what I am doing, or what currently I am doing, any queries and all, etc., etc. Anything. Tanisha is asking, sir, what kind of projects impress the recruiters about? This is a very good question you have asked, Tanisha, because in the past 1 or 2 years, the things have changed a lot. What happens usually, it totally depends on the what type of role you're applying for. Okay, say you're applying in a role for a full stack blockchain developer. So usually, in your project, if you have projects regarding the obviously from the word itself it's clear the full stack means I need to make a project of front end and blockchain both, but what project should be there? It should be containing the concept like account abstraction, which is ERC 4337. If this is there, this is the first point recruiter gonna see and be like, okay, this guy is good. Second thing, it should be consisting of RWA DeFi, You can just ask about this in more detail in my Discord, or even you can ask in ChatGPT. RW DeFi, General DeFi. If these projects are there in your resume, it's good for the full stack blockchain developer, but that's not good. If you're going into protocol engineering means person who knows the internal working of the blockchain. Then the resources I have shared, like this one, that epf.wiki, portal network, these type of things should means you should know this, and open source contribution on this, because these have lots of GitHub repos. Okay, you should have an open source contribution on that. That will means impress the recruiters. Second thing is the advanced concept, like this things, like this thing, like a bridge is there, oracles are there. If you have made something, customize your own oracle, your own system, your own bridge, then these things are also gonna catch the recruiter's eye. Second thing is that you should show hackathon wins, because hackathons wins are very important in these stuffs. If you have shown the hackathon wins, that one again catch the recruiter's eye. That's the thing. Kajal is telling I'm not on Discord. Please join the Discord, Kajal, because that's the thing very important. Even if someone's not in the Discord, you can easily contact me on my LinkedIn. I'm available in LinkedIn also. These things are for the protocol engineer. Now some more concept like comes like developer relation manager and all. These things are like develop person is like the person who knows everything about it, but that person is not going to research about it. You mean that you can say person, the company sends that person to hackathons, to events, to talk about that company. So that person should know what happened in the company, but that person is not working in that particular sector. That's not a developer. And there's multiple roles are there, but these things are common. In general, I will say hackathon wins should be there. Good hackathon wins. Good core project should be there. Project like you have made significant changes in the blockchain, not making on the blockchain, changes in the blockchain. Third will be you can show a general purpose DApp, which is good for the public use case, and some open source contribution. These things, if are in your resume, then definitely you are going to get an interview shortlist. Any other queries, guys? Can you tell me some open source sites where I can contribute? See, lots of things are there for open source, Kajal, but you should only contribute there which is good for your benefit. For that, you can always mention, see the epf.wiki. I have mentioned, okay. Inside, multiple repos are there where you can contribute. Apart from that, currently there is a cohort going on, PLDG cohort. What PLDG cohort is, if you are active in the Telegram and Twitter, you find a lots of open source program are going on. 2 months program, 3 months program. What happens? You have to fill the form, videos, and they are going to take you in the program, and they are going to list the 10 or 20 so repos which are currently active seeking the open source contributors. There you can contribute. You will also get the money, and that's beneficial for your resume, because projects are everywhere, but you should not focus on each and every project. You focus only on that which is good for your benefit. Apart from that, currently within a month of two, there will be Ethereum protocol fellowship. Again, this is a 2 months program where you have to the classes will be there, and in there again they will be actively seeking for the open source contributors. Further, you can contribute there. This is for the students, especially for the students I'm telling. Then summer of Bitcoin, this is again for the students. If you're not a student, general purpose person, you can then contribute on the open dust, PLDG cohorts, and this etf.wiki. These things are beneficial for your knowledge also, and for the resume also. It's both good for it. Any other queries? One thing I will say, start participating in the hackathons. It's very important. Like some websites are there, Dora Hacks, DevFolio, DevPost. Go and participate in hackathons. One more thing, if you no one asked, but I will also tell you, if you are means well familiar with Solidity and TypeScript, JavaScript and all, you should study the latest trends. What are the latest trends? Latest trends are agentic payment. If someone asks now how to impress the interviewer, one thing I missed there, always keep latest trend in your resume. Okay, latest trend is RW is the latest trend, DeFi, RW DeFi is the latest trend, agentic payment is the latest trend. You should go and explore X402. These things should be there always in your resume. And obviously, and one more thing, be active in the LinkedIn and Twitter. Always get updated with the latest things happening in the blockchain. Let's say what happened in the Ethereum Fusaka upgrade, what changes they did. Go and study the changes. This thing you should know. Means at starting it will be tough for you guys. I guess some will think let's leave the blockchain, but don't leave in that space. 6 months, 10 months it will take. It will be hard phase. Frankly speaking, I have faced that. But once you clear that phase, it will be like very good for you. You will fall in love with blockchain. That's the thing. If you have any other doubts, please ask me. And obviously, my LinkedIn's are always open for you guys. You can have a chit chat there and Discord also. Please ask me. More 10 minutes are there. One more thing. If you are more into research sector, na, in a mathematical part, you should always go and explore zero knowledge proofs. This is a very active domain, frankly speaking. Very active. In the next 5 to 6 years, what's happening? All the blockchain companies are changing the architecture according to zero knowledge proofs. So if you are like start studying the DKP now, in within a 1 or 2 year, you'll be like a good person to get hired. And frankly speaking, even I am not more expert in zero knowledge proof because it's take time. But the companies are paying in crores for these people because this is a thing like companies are finding people but they're not getting one. DKP is that stuff. You should go and study about it in detail. But it is very mathematical thing. You should have a good mathematics background. If not, you should study mathematics then. One more thing is the ZK. But again, ZK you should not. It's not like that. Okay, I believe everything study ZKB. No, you should know everything about blockchain. I have mentioned. Then only ZKB is beneficial. Else it's useless. If I'm good at maths but don't know about blockchain, then you have to study about blockchain, buddy. Else it's not means useful. Means you can go and study cryptography. ZKP is just a domain of cryptography, but it's not useful. You should know about each and everything about blockchain, the RW, the DeFi, the security, and all. Then only ZKP is beneficial. It's useless. Frankly speaking, because I've seen the market. I went to Singapore. I've seen the met the people there who are very good at ZKP. The companies there. I have had a good discussion there. It lasted about 2 hours. I asked each and everything what the future is going to be, etc., etc. The main thing was that companies are changing the architecture according to ZKP, and for ZKP, you should know mathematics and everything about blockchain. That's the thing. So it will take time to be good at ZKP. Any other query, guys? 10 minutes are remaining. Yeah, Shreya should definitely explore the dogs, and yeah, I should explore it. And if you have doubt, you can ask me in the LinkedIn, X, Twitter, anything you want. I'm always open to the queries and all because it's I mean I love discussing about the blockchain queries. I like it. Even in the I have a blockchain club in my college where actively within I can say I take one session every week in the topics like we are very much into research work. So we find research papers, some documentations, and weekly we discuss about it with the juniors. I love it. Welcome, Mitesh. These resources are just beginning, Mitesh. If you want to, if you just go through it and have a discussion after reading it, I will share you more according to your need. Because if I just go and share every resource, it will get confused. And also, you will get scared because as soon as it will go in a depth, blockchain will show you real face, and that real face is very dangerous, very scary. Frankly speaking, I'm not going to scare you, but this is the truth. I guess no one is having any more queries. We can conclude the sessions, and all they already have my handles and all. They can ask me later. Then,
Hello. Yeah, so
so
thank you so much for the question, Pratyush. So, if anyone has any doubt regarding blockchain or anything, they can directly ask to Pratyush on LinkedIn or Discord. He is already there in Discord channel as well, or you can directly reach out to him on his LinkedIn as well. So, yeah, thank you so much, Pratyush, for this session and for clearing the doubts.
thank you. Welcome. Thank you for the opportunity. All the best,
Yeah,
guys. Hope you are become a good blockchain developer. Bye.
Hello guys. So like we have one more session which is from 1 p.m. to 2 p.m. which is generative AI session, and that will be conducted by Mr. Laukik Salvi, as that is the at the session is the project showcase rehearsal. So for now we do not have anything. Let's meet at 1 p.m. today.